things are hidden. Our heroes are searching for the cause and a cure for the mysterious condition known as the Vanishing. As they regain their memories and follow what few leads they have, can they discover the source in time to save themselves and the other vanished?
No. I mean, yes.
So at the end of last time, they found Suela, a Vecna cultist, who seems to share their goal for now and agreed to lead them to the cult hideout. And as morning arises, morning doesn't rise. The sun arises.
The sun rises. And I stayed in the room with her, and did we all stay?
I think we all stayed in the room.
I know, I
Yeah.
stayed.
Yeah,
I watched her all night.
Yeah, that's right, you just watched her all
And
night.
that's right, you went outside
Elf.
to
Yeah.
No,
not sleep.
no, because Warlock.
Oh, the elf.
Because you're a half elf, he's the elf.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Because
that's the elf went
Tracy-
outside.
I'm not sleeping inside again until this thing is.
You didn't like that?
I'm not
You
sleeping
didn't like
ever.
sleeping inside?
Ever.
I'm just not gonna sleep. I'm done sleeping.
I don't
You,
say
you have noticed that you have still never seen the Farron sleep.
I'm not going to trance comfortably.
Okay. Good. He doesn't sleep. I mean, if he doesn't have to, I don't have to.
I definitely sleep. You all can do what you need.
And she did tell you, I think she told you, and she didn't tell you, she told you, that the hideout was somewhere around the Targrill
She
Swamp.
did tell us that. I remember thinking, like, oh, we have to go pretty far.
Targrill Swamp.
Yeah. That's on a map somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had to go. Yep. We have to go way down the road that way, past the lake.
Yeah, that's not good.
So the riding will take about 6 days.
That's bad.
Although after 5 days or so, your horses aren't really going to be any good
Great.
because it's a swamp.
So we're gonna.
And it's not a well-traveled swamp.
Good. And
Which
we're
is why
going
there's a
in.
Vecna hideout.
And we're going into the swamp.
Yeah.
Like not near the swamp. We're going in a swamp.
Yep.
That's what I said.
Or at least we can stop off at
Yes. Okay.
Ventus first and
And gets.
get crying. Great.
Is there anything in this swamp we should be prepared for?
Yes.
What?
Such as,
Like what?
I mean, aside from your, meeting your people.
So there's lots of terrible things in the swamp. As long as we stay on the correct path, we should be okay.
Well, how do you know it's the correct path?
There are signs. Not
good.
signs. There are things we have to look for. As long as we keep with those things, we should be okay.
Okay. All right.
No gourds of bug repellent.
No.
Okay.
I think those are a little far away. We do not need gourds of bugs. In fact, we do need rain. No.
All right.
Well,
I guess we asked for those
we'll have
horses
to retrieve
back.
our horses. Our horses are at the. Whatever that place is.
Citadel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that where they're keeping
Oh.
them? Yes.
The keep.
We have to go
Yeah.
to the keep
Yes.
and retrieve our horses.
So I should just wait for you at the gate
No.
Oh,
You
No.
can come along with us.
to the keep.
Yes.
won't they?
Be fine. We're collectors.
Right.
You don't think they might get? I mean, I guess they won't know
No.
who she is, right?
No. And if they do, we'll explain what we're doing. We're collectors.
Yeah.
They trust us.
We've collected her.
Yes. And now we are following up on one of the few leads we have.
All right. Great. Do you have a horse?
No.
Oh.
Oh,
I was
we,
going to procure one on the way out.
Oh, good.
we might be able to take care of it.
Oh.
Maybe they'll give us an extra one.
I guess.
Perhaps.
Maybe they keep extra horses.
I'm sure they do.
All right. Well, let's go to the keep. We do.
I will keep a hand on. Wait,
No, we haven't tied
did I leave her tied? Did I leave her tied up?
I think we agreed to untie her.
Did we?
You can tell us from the last
don't
episode
remember.
you watched. I don't think we kept her
I
tied up.
can know that. So
I don't either. I'm just gonna walk slightly behind her, like just off her shoulder, just to make sure.
Okay. She
But
walks.
I think we came to an understanding.
Yeah.
And we said,
did.
all right, we're gonna untie you. This is how
Again,
things are gonna
from
go.
Your insight checks, you felt like that even though she really can't be trusted, at least in this regard, she can be trusted in some sense.
Right.
Yeah, we're
trust.
putting a lot of trust in her.
We're confident
Sure
she's
we
not
wanna
going
do
to
that?
run.
I mean, we don't have many other ideas right now.
Nope.
Walking into a swamp for her to her lair.
Yeah. You get extra experience for killing things in their lair.
It would be the first time y'all just walked right up to a
No,
cave
it would.
and just walked right in. And
It worked
sat
out last
down in
time.
jail. I mean,
Let's walk right into the cult hideout. How
Right.
much different
Trying
could
to
it
learn
be?
from past mistakes.
I don't know that
I
was a
don't-
mistake.
I don't
That
consider
worked
it a
out
mistake.
really
I mean,
well.
half of y'all can't remember your past mistakes. So,
Yeah. So what's the big deal?
All right.
You'll forget about it anyway.
No, this is fine. This is fine. All right. We head to the keep.
Okay, so you go to the keep. They of course let you in.
Of course. Collectors.
Yeah, I mean, they recognize you.
Yeah.
And once they see that she's with you, they'll stop or anything, you know. And then, but they do, you know, are you here to see Phyllis or Bran or?
No, we're here to retrieve our steeds.
Oh.
We are following up on a lead, and we may be out of town for several days.
A couple
or
of weeks.
Weeks, perhaps.
Oh,
We'll be back.
But we will, and we think it's. Well, perhaps we should let one of them know we're leaving.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
If either Ephelis or Admiral Stormraven is free for a moment.
Every time.
all right. We'll send for him. And you can get your horses while you're.
And
Great.
and would we be able to have a mount for our companion if you can spare an extra?
I didn't realize we had another collector, but that's fine.
She's not a collector, but she is leading us
Yeah. She's
to
the lead.
where we need to go to follow up on this information.
Oh,
Yes, for a time she will be with us.
all right. He looks at her. You look kind of familiar. Seen you around somewhere? She kind of. No, I don't think it was me. Please get our mounts.
No, you probably haven't seen her.
Alright. So we get the horses. Ephilis comes out. And it's clear he was in the room. So he comes out. Yeah, we're a little early this morning.
Oh, we're setting out. We think we might have a lead on some information, and since we seem to be at a dead end for the time being, we thought we'd check on it. But we'll be traveling quite a ways to the east, so it may be weeks before we're back.
How far east?
We're going to the.
Targrel Swamp.
Just past Ventus.
That seems like an unpleasant destination.
Yes.
It may be.
But there's signs, and we'll be fine.
Alright.
And we may know more when we return.
Well, good luck. And hope you're not gone as long as you think you'll be.
Yeah.
It'll be-
I hope to return quickly.
Travel time alone will be
Yeah.
a couple of weeks, 12, 13 days.
That'll be bad.
You don't have the means to help us speed that up, do you?
Not to that. I mean, if you were heading, you know, to Bridgepoint or something, we can get you there really quickly. Even Saltide or Heroes. But yeah, we don't necessarily have those means set up yet for the. Fentus isn't all that large of a community as you all know.
Mhm.
Some of you might know that, some of you might not know that. As we all
Robbie does not know that.
Fentus isn't quite large enough to have the resources for teleportation circles and things of that nature. So,
Okay.
unfortunately, I think you're your steeds will be as probably the best you can do at this point.
Great.
Let's not waste time. Let's get going.
Do you have any way to reach us should you need us in the interim?
As long as you are on this plane of existence, I should be able to reach you.
Good. Well, don't hesitate if something happens. And if we have to turn back, then we will.
It will be the same way that you received the earlier messages, if you can recall.
Yes.
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 The general nature of those messages is that you can respond to me one time, and it has to be 25 words or less. So
Okay.
be quick with your words, be succinct.
Could you
Otherwise, it's
give us a call either way in about a week so we can share some information?
Yes. I will check in with you.
Great.
Good.
Hopefully, you'll be back by then.
There's no way that we'll be back in a week.
No.
All right.
But in 2 weeks.
But in 2
I
weeks.
still
Really
hope you'll
hope.
be back by then.
It's like
Okay.
260 miles ish.
Yeah, she told me to take you about 5 days to get
5
to the
days.
edge of the swamp, and then
Okay.
Another day in the swamp.
another day somewhere in the swamp.
Now, does Admiral
sure.
Stormraven know that she is a Vecna cultist?
Y'all haven't told them any of that.
Is there a
Nope.
reason we're not?
Well,
I mean, Ravi doesn't really
Yeah.
know. I'm sure Rowan would have some idea.
yeah, it's probably best not to bring that up quite yet.
Not something you bring up in polite,
Nope.
polite
Nope.
conversation and
They,
polite society.
they may not understand.
Not real proud of your methods.
Well, it's just that they may not understand what we understand, and rather than
Take the time.
take the time to explain, we can explain later if we have to.
They may not be as desperate as we are.
No, I mean, obviously they care to take care of this, but they don't have it hanging over their heads like we do.
Yeah, we're in it.
It's true.
Okay. Well,
It's
let's,
interesting that they, as the principal investigators of the Vanishing, haven't been affected by the Vanishing. Considering that it's a tool in an attack.
maybe there hasn't been an opportunity. Most of the vanished seem to be people
Who have been out and about,
less guarded.
and they are not.
All right.
Or whatever it is isn't concerned about what they're doing,
Yeah.
or
Isn't threatened by them.
perhaps, or at least not yet.
All right, let's go. We ride.
Right.
Mhm.
As you get towards the east gate, as you get towards
Yep.
the east gate, you cross that the one of those squares, and it's morning in the early crowd, and you see William. William is there, proselytizing. Just the darkness is upon us. The darkness is upon us. Saloon's light will illumine us. We cannot fall to the forces of darkness. Shar's darkness will never blight our lands again as long as we stay true. As long as we stay true. But if we do not, just riling up the early morning crowd. So
Nuisance.
He's quite persistent.
that's the pit preacher. Message out there.
Yeah. Somebody's got to do it.
You ride out the east gate, and you ride, and Suela, unless you directly address her, does not speak. She tells you she told you as you're setting out, we'll ride along this road for about 4 days, and that'll take us close to Fentus, but it won't take us to Fentus. and then from there we'll turn south, and then from there we get close to the river, and then there'll be a crossing point. So, but after she tells you that, she doesn't have much to say unless you specifically address her. So in this regard, I'm going to take the several days approach as you're writing, unless you choose to do anything as you're writing. Because as you write,
I mean, I'm
along-
working on, obviously, I'm working on projects.
Sure, yeah. I mean, doing
Brought
anything
a
that's
bunch with me.
abnormal for you. Like I know the Farron's probably still trying to flip through some notes and figure things out about himself.
Every once in a while, I grab his horse and steer it back onto the road.
Well, I mean, not while we're writing. That'd be dangerous.
It's like a
to do
wagon
something.
doing right for you.
No. When we stop and, yeah.
No,
And this,
What is
yeah,
our
she's
our companion's name? Our Vecna cultist.
Suela.
So
No, as long
I
as
will
she's-
be studying her a little more.
Getting smaller.
Oh, you got small. How'd you get small? You made yourself small.
I made myself small.
I don't know if you did. I don't know if you did that. That was weird.
That was weird.
How'd you shrink?
It was just all of a sudden started shrinking.
Yeah, you shrank.
that's what you get for watching her.
Yep, you start shrinking.
Yeah, so I'm trying to study her. I'm trying to gain insight
weird.
into
Oh well.
what
he's
she's
back.
capable of physically, like in hand to hand, and then also any signs of just what else
Mm-hmm.
she might be capable of, looking for components and so on.
She carries a.
I'll be
Okay, she carries.
What's that?
She carries a sword, but you've also noticed, just because you can spot these things, that she seems to have knives strapped in different places, and you get the impression that the sword might just be more of a deterrent than anything. That she's probably a little more comfortable using the knives than she is the sword.
It's for looks.
Yeah. But she doesn't do anything when y'all like say, hey, we need to break, we need to pause. She pulls her horse over, and when it's time to camp for the night, she camps for the night. She offers to take watch. I do not know if I'll take her up on it or not.
No, I take all the watches.
Yeah. Nope.
no. I mean,
Nope.
I search her bags when she's sleeping.
Okay. She actually travels very lightly. I mean, she's basically got her stuff, and she's got a bedroll, and that's it that she has in her bag.
Nothing of interest.
No,
Okay.
nothing of interest. She doesn't have like any papers or orders or anything written in there. But yeah, so and like I said, otherwise she just rides. If y'all tell her to slow down, she's too far ahead, she'll slow down. Y'all tell her to speed, she seems very compliant with whatever y'all ask, as long as you don't ask her to do anything unreasonable.
Yeah, as long as she's riding along and leading us, then I'm just gonna follow.
And so far she's led you to
And-
the direction that she said wants to go.
One thing I'll do before we leave, or have left, is leave a note for Master Harwin, just to let him know that I'm working on everything, and
Took
I'll
all
be,
the stuff.
I took everything with me. I'm working on it, and I'll be back in 2 weeks, and it'll all be done.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
It'll
jewelry,
be
right?
done.
I mean, it's not like.
weighing you down.
I mean, it's what there's like a dozen projects.
Yeah.
That's doable. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll start when you're doing that too. If I have some time, I'll start kind of watching and maybe asking a question here and there because I'm curious.
Oh, Drew got bigger.
Oh no!
Wow.
What happened? What is going on? You're
Cat's
changing
bigified.
size all over the place.
Enlarge.
I wonder. Okay.
Enhance.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that something I'm doing? Like
No,
I'm
I
messing
don't know.
with
Oh,
doubt
the-
what my view is, but could that
Are
possibly
you?
be?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Mess with your view.
You might be doing it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Try it.
How can you? How you're controlling my
power.
computer?
Oh, I'm just making my view of myself, like how like in Skype I'm making my view of myself a little bigger
Yeah.
because it's like buggy or whatever.
Yeah. I think
Who
maybe you
knows?
were doing that.
We're still working
I don't
on it.
Yeah,
We got a few
that's fine.
things- Yeah, most of
I
the
mean,
time we're
just-
worked out. Just we're
yeah.
working on a few.
You're gonna have to live with it. Sorry.
That's weird
Still
though.
working on it.
Yeah. It's free.
It is. For the moment. So,
Yep.
but yeah. So,
Give money to our Patreon, and this will happen less.
That's right.
Yes.
Hey, put that Mountain Dew can.
Yep. We will buy better equipment with that Patreon. Our Filthy internet dollars.
So as you ride, you notice that.
Hey, look, I watch a lot of NASCAR. I know how this is. This is my
Well,
post
we'll
race.
start wearing shirts with like Pepsi on it. Yeah.
Make sure you get the sip in during the interview.
You either knew this, remembered this, or you're observing it. That this road is fairly well traveled. So I mean, as you get out of MLS and you're riding east, it's a fairly well traveled road. And so, you know, you see all sorts of people that are coming in and both going out to the farms, to the farmland. And as you travel further, you know, you see there's some little villages, small hamlets, little outposts, you know, just dotting the countryside as you're riding. At the end of,
I am gonna look out for if I see any caravans that look remotely like Minoris. I'm going to get us off the road
okay,
before it, like as early as I can. So I am going to be very vigilant in watching down the road and behind us
okay.
for caravans that look like that because we don't need that right now. And yeah,
Thankfully, you don't see anything like that. At least on the first day. At the end of that first day, you do come across a like a little roadside inn. It looks like it's obviously been spaced out, where it's a day's ride out from Emilus. So you can choose to sleep there or not. It's 5 silver pieces for the night if you choose to sleep there. It's not like one of the higher end places, but it's a roadside inn. They have rooms, so if you choose to make use of that. And again, those of you who like Stellar would probably remember this. Selenar would probably remember this. You know, you'll see these along this route. You know, maybe not every day, but it'll definitely. If you go more than a day, then you'll see one on the next day. But they seem to be like just these wayside spots for people to stop. And like I said, they're not the best places in the world. They're
It's spice.
it's a little civilization. Not to sleep outside unless you like to do that kind of thing.
We don't have druids.
Right, because they all died in this world. So,
not all of them.
right.
One's alive
Some of
somewhere.
them just they are nature.
Yeah.
So you stop that night, you rest, eat, go to sleep overnight.
I'll make sure.
Farron needs to make a sanity roll.
Of course.
Just the Farron?
Farron needs to make a sanity roll.
Good.
I'll make sure that she.
I mean, it's not to lose sanity. It's not the right day.
I'll make sure Suela eats and drinks well. I'll
A
buy
10.
her dinner.
All right.
Well, I mean, want to make
You
sure.
do. You're schmooze.
I mean, don't want her to be hungry. Want her to be
Strange
comfortable.
When you woke up, but as far as you can tell, everything that you remembered yesterday, you remembered today.
So far.
As far as I
So
know, I remember everything that.
That you remembered yesterday, you remembered today.
Oh,
Good.
God. This is gonna go great.
Oh, good. I'm really glad I made that roll.
Yep.
I mean, if that's what making
You
it
just
is.
need to make a lot
All
more
of
of them.
Yeah. But yeah, otherwise you feel normal. Yeah, everybody else picks up. Get on the road again. Second day's travel, same thing. I mean, you're a little further out from the city, so you don't see quite as much travel. You don't see any big caravans.
Good.
And you don't see any evidence of like any bandits or rampaging or anything like that. Again, this is a fairly peaceful era that you're living in as far as that kind of stuff goes. And so yeah, you keep traveling. Again, Suela's very quiet. She just rides for second day, end of the second day. Again, there's another little roadside inn here. Same type of thing. 5 silver piece roadside inn. If you like to stay there. You know.
Yep.
And again, they, all the things Roland would like to do, like in the
Yep.
common room, and there's different people that you meet and talk to, and they're happy to sit and talk with you,
We'll
as
just-
travelers. And
To spend some more money.
they're more willing to help you spend it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, this repeats. Unless you're gonna do anything different after 4 days. So on the third day, there actually isn't an inn, so you gotta sleep outside.
Okay.
Bedrolls are for the fourth day.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, so
I like outside too.
4 days of traveling, you are. Sorry, I need to check my notes here. Yeah, so you wake up on the 5th day, and she tells you. So from this point, we turn south.
And we say
That's
that in night 4.
Yes. Yep.
So would it be good to leave the horses at this inn?
It'll make the travel slower.
Well, we don't
Or
need
will
that.
there be a way to place to put the horses when the time comes?
They can still get feed.
Oh no, they will most certainly perish.
Oh.
Mm,
Well,
well.
then how do we get back?
have we gotten to Fentis yet?
No.
Okay, so
Not
we're
yet.
still on the
And we're not
road,
going to
and we're not
Fentis.
going. We're so
So you're gonna,
judging from where we are we cutting between
Yep.
here? Okay.
Yep. So you get the impression you're gonna get pretty close to the lake. You'll be able to
Okay.
see the lake at least,
Okay.
even in the distance in that direction you're heading.
Well,
Is there any chance we could hire somebody to travel with us to take care of them? Just one person to.
They're just horses. Why do you care?
Because we need
They're-
to get back, and they're not our horses.
and they're living creatures. There's no reason
Oh.
to
Yeah,
lead them to
And they're
perish
expensive.
unnecessarily.
to somebody.
And now you understand every character in this part.
That should be a meme. That was like a nutshell right there. And there it is.
But that could work. We could have somebody come and take care of them, or bring them back here. Yeah.
If we can find someone, I mean, worst case scenario, we leave them here, but it'd be nice to have them closer.
Right.
Yeah.
We can find someone to come along.
Camp out for a few days till we get back.
Yes.
Great. All right. Well, I mean,
Well, unless we're gonna ask somebody here, we're probably not
Yeah.
gonna find anybody out there.
So let's ask somebody in
I'll ask someone here.
the inn.
was there a stable hand?
Yeah, because I mean there was a place to put your horses for the night.
I mean, do you think we could just hire a stable? Was it stable? I assume a stable boy.
If they'd be willing
Stable
to, if they could
Stable
leave
woman.
their duties behind, which
Well, I mean, if you pay them well enough, right? Isn't that how it usually works?
Hireling.
yes, that's what we need, a hireling.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking for.
We haven't done this in a while.
Hirelings.
Page 159. I don't know which
That's-
you're
yeah.
thinking, but that's where the
A hireling.
skilled or untrained messenger.
Well, it's not a mess. We don't need a
Skilled.
messenger. Skilled, probably, right? Skilled
somewhere
enough to
between
take care of horses.
Yeah.
They're not skilled. They're just
They're somewhere between skilled and untrained.
Yeah. So that's a difference of 1.8 gold per day. So like
Maybe a gold per
a
day.
gold per day ish, maybe.
Well, it's only going to
I
be
don't know.
a day
We'll
there
find out.
and a day back. So.
That's fine.
Okay.
Certainly
Great.
worth the investment, I would say, if we can find someone. Perhaps I'll ask the innkeeper.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
I'll talk to the innkeeper. Good morning.
Morning.
Might you know of someone in town that we could hire to come with us on part of our journey and look after the horses? We'll be traveling somewhere that we'll have to leave them, and rather than set them free, we'd like to keep them safe and fed
And close.
and close until we return.
Adventurers you are. That's what it sounds.
You could
Yeah.
say that.
inadvertently.
Yeah.
So if you know of anyone in town who might be willing to spend a couple days
Camping.
camping with us,
Someone we could trust.
Oh, yeah.
and someone who knows how to handle a horse.
Right. Or 5. 6.
You just wanted to go and hold your horses?
One, feed them and brush them, maybe. And, you know.
Care for them for 2 or 3 days,
Yeah.
And then
and then
we're
return here with us.
we wait for you to get back from wherever it is you're coming from.
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
just enjoy the countryside.
Keep the camp in order.
Nobody
No,
of course
No.
we'll
Right.
compensate them,
Right.
make it worth it.
Well, we can probably find somebody like that. How much are you willing to compensate? That might make the finding a little easier.
I mean, if they
Well,
know how to take care of a horse, gold a day?
Yeah, we'll pay them a gold per day
Right,
at least.
right. And food. We could.
Well, yeah, we'll
Well,
provide
right.
them food
Right.
and drink, and
Right.
help them with any other provisions that they might need if they don't have them. And
Right. And they can just enjoy a few days ride and rest.
And which way will you be traveling?
south,
Yeah. They can enjoy the lake.
yes, near the lake.
The lake.
Right.
Well, I hear that Donal
And
works in the stables. Is usually up for that kind of stuff.
oh, great.
I don't know how reliable he is.
Oh. Well, what do you mean?
Well, he doesn't always show up for work. And he does like the bottle, if you know what I mean.
I mean, that works. Right. I mean, the whole point is for him to just come and drink for a couple days.
I suppose.
Oh, then that's your man.
Perfect.
We'll make sure that some of the payments promised at the end.
Oh, that's very smart. Yes.
We'll pay after. Yes.
Okay. Great. Let's go talk to
Donal.
Danao.
Don't know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have
If
a
you
great
need
day.
to use the bucket of water to splash on him to wake him up. It's around the side. You can
Oh.
see it.
Okay.
Good to know.
That's how we usually wake him up.
Great.
Good.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Thank you. Let's go to the stables and
Yep.
look for
Sure,
the sleeping guy.
Yeah, sure. There's a guy. He's laying in the hayloft. He's passed out.
Well,
I'm going to whisper in his brain, "Wake up, Danelle."
that's another way to do it.
I am awake.
Oh, good. We're hoping to speak with you.
Oh,
Glad,
Turn off the light.
glad you're awake.
turn off the light.
What?
Well,
That's the sun.
I'll, is there anything I can shut? Barn door?
Sun?
I can't
Hey, shut the sun.
can't turn off the sun, unfortunately.
Listen, if you're here, who are you?
Hi, my name is Rowan. I'm from Emelis. And we're traveling, yes, and hoping we may be able to hire you.
Ribbons. That's a nice place in Idlewood.
I love Ribbons. Was there just a few days ago, in fact.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
I enjoy the people there quite a bit.
they're good people.
They are.
Some.
Well, you'll have that.
Yeah. Stands up, pushes the hay off. It's fine. It's early.
It
Yeah.
is. It is. We're trying to make the most of the daylight hours to travel here. So
I can get all this work done by noon and have the rest of the day. It's a pitchfork.
Or you can ride with us, and we'll pay you gold a day to wash these horses.
He drops the pitchfork. Now what now?
well, we're looking for someone to accompany us as we head
You
south.
don't like the sunlight either, I can tell. Little hood up. That's smart. You give me one of those. Take care of horses.
Yes, we were hoping
Yeah.
you would accompany us, and we'll have to leave our horses for a couple days.
Down by the
We'll
lake.
have to venture on foot as we get near the lake, and we're hoping you might see to our camp, see to the horses for a day or two until we return, and then come back to town with us, or be on your way wherever you see fit to go.
You're gonna pay me a gold a day to ride with you to the lake,
Yes,
to sit and watch your horses,
yes,
and then ride back here.
yes,
Yeah.
and we'll pay you. How long did she say it was going to take for the?
I mean,
So
It was another day from
there,
here.
And then she said usually
A
takes
day
about
in.
a day. Yeah.
So 4 days, give or take.
Yeah. So
And
2
I'll
gold.
pay you 2 right now, and then we'll pay you
the rest after.
the rest afterwards, depending on how many days it takes us, and maybe a little extra if the horses are in excellent shape and the camp looks good, and especially if you've had to deal with any hardship, if it rains or causes you some discomfort, we can of course pay you a little extra to make up for putting you through such hardships.
Hardships. Yep.
Yes.
Lots of hardships. I can see this might be a tough trip, but I'm your man.
Well, good.
Great.
How soon can you be ready?
Well, let me get. All right, I'm ready.
Good. You need a bedroll or provisions or anything? Or is it...
I'll be all right.
Okay. I'm gonna run back over to the inn and buy some extra food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get some alcohol.
Yep, I will. I'll buy some. Yeah, some. I don't. What do you like to drink, Donnell?
I mean, ale's good.
Yeah.
Mead's good. Wine's good.
I'll buy a little.
Any combination of that is pretty good.
Great.
Yeah.
I'll buy a little bit of each and some food for him, and spend some money. At some point, we're gonna have to start making money, just so you all
Yes. You're starting to feel my pain.
know. I'm fine.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
just
how
saying
close
it-
to broke are
At some
you?
point,
getting?
I'm fine. But at
That
some
silver
point,
spoon is
hey now, watch it. Let's see. Where's this stuff? All right. How much does this guy drink a day?
I mean, you can set that.
How much is there?
Yeah.
And it might be good to set it lower than
Yeah.
expected.
All right. Let's see.
And while he's gone,
Yeah.
see him go over and he talks to somebody else who just shows up about what he's doing, and he doesn't seem to care what the other person says. He just says, "This is what I'm doing, and I'll be back. So I did good, and you need to take care of." Okay, great. And then,
Goes back.
you know,
So where's your horse?
my horse.
What? Yes. So we can all travel together.
Oh, I don't have a horse.
Oh.
Well,
I don't make enough.
I guess he could
you can
ride,
ride
with
with one
somebody.
of us.
Okay.
Whoever's the
I'll
lightest.
ride with her.
Whoever's the lightest.
What did she say?
Well,
Selenar notices that her hand kind of goes behind her back.
yeah. Maybe one of us would be a better.
She doesn't talk a lot, does she?
No, she doesn't.
No.
No, we're currently in the midst of giving her safe passage to the lake.
Oh. That's awfully nice of you.
Yeah.
It seems that way.
It's a noble quest. It's great.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
I bought him 6 days worth of average, middle of the road food, and 6 gallons of ale.
6
That's like
gallons?
1 day of ale.
I mean, I don't know how much this guy drinks.
Clearly a gallon a day.
I mean, it might be a
Might
gallon
be
a
a
day.
gallon a day.
It might be a gallon a day.
You might need another
He looks
horse.
at the.
But it might be more than 6
Oh,
days.
extra.
Who
yeah,
knows?
yeah.
I'm getting a little extra just in case.
Right,
Don't want him to run out.
Alright.
That's like actually a bear, like,
Yeah, it's like a small barrel. Well, hopefully this will be sufficient for the trip.
Did you show him what you want?
Yeah.
Or is it there?
Yeah.
Because when he
Like,
sees
yeah.
the food, he goes, "You
Yeah.
bought the good stuff."
Yes. Well, I said we want you to be comfortable while you're with us.
I got a feeling I'll be very comfortable.
Good.
Good.
We want to make it worth your while.
Who am I riding with?
we probably rotate between the horses so we don't fatigue one particular horse.
There you go.
Good man, got a good point.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Alright.
We ride.
You hear her kind of mutter. This is worth the
it so far, yes. Like by a lot.
Yeah, because we don't know whether or not we need to repay for anything that's lost.
Right.
Yeah.
Also, the whole travel back thing.
Yeah.
Like we don't
Taking
want
much
to.
longer.
Like she doesn't need to worry about traveling back, presumably because she's gonna die in a swamp.
What?
But she may be not worried about us traveling back for the same reason.
Right.
So, yep,
Yeah, I feel like there's definitely
nothing wrong with what's happening.
there's no latent level of tension.
Yeah.
We're not rich enough to be wasting
No,
resource.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, the rest of us
I
are.
love low level.
Yeah.
I'd love to make
Look.
it there, but
I've saved us like 370 gold so far. Okay. So.
So you start riding out. You cross it's not a lot of trees, sparsely treed, and you do notice the ground starts to rise as you're riding across it. And so it's not exactly hilly, but it's not exactly flat, if that makes sense. So it's that kind of terrain. As you proceed throughout the day, eventually you get to a point where you can see the lake in the distance. It's a big lake, and you and she, as you come across and you can see the lake, she starts to direct you a little more,
East-ish,
towards the river.
southeast.
Yeah, definitely southeast. And as it gets near dusk, you start to see that you're getting real close to the river. It's named the Targo River, by the way, named by the people of Ventus because it's the boundary of the swamp.
Makes sense.
And the ground is getting softer here, but it's not by any means swampy as you're close.
any sort of trails? Like, if we get any sense of, or can I get any sense of if this is travel?
Make a roll. Make a survival roll.
All right, I did pretty crappy.
Then
All right,
how crappy is crappy?
8.
No, you don't pick up anything. But she's directing you in the direction you're looking. So, but as it starts to get, fully dark, you see kind of in the distance there's a bridge, and it's not what you call a good bridge, but it's a bridge, and it's not the river's not very wide at this point. And so she points there and says, "That's our crossing point." But
Do the horses come across?
They
Or
do
they
not.
stay on this side?
the bridge will not be able to sustain them,
Okay.
and they will not be able to sustain this one.
So we should make camp here tonight.
This is
Yes.
usually where we camp for the night. Yes.
I'll look around to see if I can see where like previous campsites have been set.
Yeah, you actually do find one, and it doesn't look that old.
There you go.
All right, we can
I
camp
Good,
there.
good as any.
Alright. Well, what's our watch status? Are you just doing all the watches?
Yeah.
Is
I
anyone
mean,
else taking watch?
no, I was gonna say I was, but I'm working, so no.
I did quite a bit of watching. I get 4 hours of rest, but
And then, okay.
quite a bit of watching.
No, I'll just drink and chat with Danelle and then go to sleep. They're gonna watch. I'll rest.
Right?
They'll wake me up if they need me.
He's very talkative, by the way. As you
Great.
can probably imagine, and he was very
Yeah.
talkative during the day unless I told him to shut up.
No, I talk to
So
him.
he just,
I will.
He just rambles on and on
Yeah.
and on and on, and just.
I'll chat with him
You
as
know.
much as he wants.
No, he definitely just talks and talks
Good.
and talks and talks. And then, of course, at night when we break out the
Oh yeah.
spirits and the food.
Yep.
He's definitely, and at some point he's like, man, that's the best day of work I've ever had.
Great. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad we found you. I'm glad you came along with us.
Me too. You going in there?
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately we have to. But hopefully it'll be brief.
And then we'll be back,
Yes.
and we'll head back out.
Take your time. Take your time.
No, we don't
We'll-
have a lot of time.
We'll do what we need to do, but
Right.
Yes. I'm just letting you know. Some deeds require a little more time, and one goal a day. I just want to make sure you're taking enough time that you're getting done what you need to get done.
Okay.
unfortunately we have you here to keep things in order while we're gone.
I will.
Are you gonna stay? Is he gonna stay right here?
I imagine so. I mean,
is
this seems
this
like a fine
how-
enough place to camp. Yes.
I guess where we are is how open is it?
Yeah, it's kind of
fair.
weird.
It's pretty open.
Yeah, I was
mean,
gonna say
it's
like
sparsely treed, so you might find a tree here and there, or like a dead tree, but
there's not gonna be like a cop so you can go hide in.
no.
Yep. So yes.
Yes. Here. He's staying here.
It's pretty close to the bridge. I mean,
True.
Yes.
might be nice for him to be upstream a little ways or downstream a little ways to.
Away from, do you mean people traveling like Vecna cultists?
Yeah, just in general. Not that I don't trust.
No, right. We would.
Yeah.
No,
why
this
would
guy
we
seems
trust
great.
Them?
And yeah, I mean they're
Well, you guys
He's-
in a day?
a
Said?
day or two. Yes.
Oh,
Probably
like,
2 or 3 days.
oh, well, I'll take a little day trip down to the lake.
Sure.
Some
Right.
competition. I'll figure something out.
I'm sure we. Yeah, I'm sure you can
Yeah,
figure something out.
I'll walk the horses down that way.
Great.
Great.
I'll stay away from this bridge.
Yes. Maybe. Yeah. Steer clear at least.
For a couple days.
Couple days. All right.
Well, if we need to come down to the lake to find you, we can.
Right.
All right.
Right.
I'll follow along the river here, so it'll be easy
As long
to
as you
find me.
as long as you stay near the river or the shore of the lake, and
How far is the
won't be
lake?
hard.
Yeah, you get the impression you're about a half a day from the lake
Like walk.
where you are. Yeah, just walking on foot. You're about a half a day from the lake.
Not bad.
Okay,
That neighborhood.
that's time though, man. It's
I know.
Well,
Hey, maybe we're about to solve it, right?
Yeah,
We don't
we're
have to
gonna
worry
fix it.
about sanity
Yep.
checks.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah. The fix
Yeah.
is
I got
right
that,
here in
I
this
got that
swamp.
tingle feeling that
What?
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow feeling different.
What?
No,
You've been
you'll be
keeping track of
fine.
time?
It'll be the day after tomorrow.
There you
Okay,
go.
I
Yeah.
got that.
See? Plenty of
Starting to
time.
feel it
Plenty of
build.
time.
Now it'll be once we're deep in the swamp. That's when it's gonna happen.
Yep.
Yes.
It's gonna go crazy in the swamp.
I have no idea who the hell you guys are.
I mean,
as everybody bunks up and
Yeah.
heads down for the night,
Yeah.
it does not turn out to be an all night.
Oh.
So on after. So Drew, do you take your 4 hours early?
Yeah, I mean, I'll go early. I'll trance early and
And then stay awake for the rest of the time.
yeah.
Okay.
Do you
So
sleep in
then-
armor or no?
Yeah.
Oh, then I do. I don't know.
So
Yeah, if we're not in town, the armor
Salar
stays on.
and the
Not
fair,
comfortable, but
mhm.
it's
um,
chainmail. It's fine.
Scale now. Whatever, right?
Maybe.
Super uncomfortable, actually.
Make a perception roll.
Considering the amount of time I've been wearing it is a week.
Yeah, very used to it.
Very used to it.
18.
And 19.
Okay.
Oh.
So then you both see. It is dark, obviously. But as you're
Not for any
sitting
of
there
us.
doing your thing,
Only for
Never
It's
dark for us.
clear that something that looks like this is coming toward you.
Good.
thumb or index finger.
Thumb.
Oh, okay.
Thumb.
Wow, that's-
Well, doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Sleeping.
Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
oh.
One of those things.
Okay.
That guy right there.
Dark shadow
Yep.
monster in the shadows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Great.
It's fine. Totally fine.
And so it's.
I'm gonna sleep through it.
Yeah. They probably won't even wake us up. They'll probably just handle it.
It's,
Right.
It's
Yeah.
floating towards you from
Oh, floating?
the edge of the river.
I whisper in your brain, Ravi, wake up.
Oh!
Rowan, wake up.
It's not morning. Oh. Why?
Is it aware of us?
I whisper in your brain,
Okay.
Why?
Good.
And then everybody
Oh.
must
Oh,
make
boy.
a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Oh boy.
That's not good. I mean, at least unlikely. Hey! 1.
Yikes. That's not so great. Are you in,
And
Are
with
you
a plus 0, that's a 1.
Are you inspired to be more wise than that?
Nah, I'm not
okay,
worried
you're
about
fine.
using it
I'm-
right now.
Yeah. No, this should be
Worst
fine.
comes to worst, something bad happens. And it'll be
Nothing
fine.
bad's gonna happen.
I know, I'm saving that for
minus lost
other
the higher
roles.
What?
Might have just lost the higher hill. Alright.
Oh no. Oh boy.
So, as y'all are coming awake and deciding what to do, clearly this creature begins to just babble and whisper, like it's a whispering babble. And so this is what you hear. You hear, "Bridge, rotting swamp, warden the stench, which doorway?" And then, as that happens, if you... Who failed to save?
Oh,
I don't know what.
I
this
assume
was.
I failed
What
to
did we roll?
say.
13.
13?
One.
12.
12,
22.
22. Okay, so 3 of you failed it.
Whoa.
Okay.
And so you take 11 psychic damage and
Oh.
you're stunned.
Whoa.
that's
Oh.
not
Oh,
good
boy.
At all.
Oh,
No.
if you save, you take half. So you take 6. So Selenar takes 6.
5. Because it was 11.
Right, because half of 11 is 5 and a half, not 6 and a half.
Right.
Only sometimes.
Yeah.
And so,
Stunned.
Yeah,
Whoa.
stunned until.
Well, I guess
Forever.
we'll find out for it. Yep. Permanently stunned.
Denal, go still.
Oh no.
On
1 hit point.
Get up.
And you'll see Suela, like, come awake.
I forgot to wake her up.
Well, you
Whoops.
see that
Well.
she comes awake,
Didn't have to, see?
and then she looks around, and then she's, and then she kind of looks at it.
Oh, okay.
One of those things.
Yeah, one of those. Oh, yeah.
Kind of just, she's still sitting, and she's just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, it's all okay if you're in the Vectin cult.
So-
It doesn't matter.
Actually, well, we gotta roll initiative. I think that's what it is.
Hey!
That's pretty good.
3. Because 1 plus 2 is 3.
You're on a roll.
What are you doing?
I am.
What are you doing
now
over
just wait until I roll for whether or not I have magic surge.
You were in some serious like REM right there. You
Yep.
Yeah.
Out of.
there? Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I'm
tough.
awake. I'm just not really with
Tough
it.
to get out of that.
Yeah.
Alright.
I woke up just in time to go dead.
Yep.
Alright. So fair.
I got a 20.
Might switch dice.
Let's see. Robbie had a 3.
Yep.
21.
21.
But I'm
And
stunned.
Selenar.
So,
21.
look at us.
Look at us all going
If we weren't stunned, this would be a great round.
Any luck, that'll be a save or an end.
So, Selenar and Rowan. So, Rowan, you are stunned. But
Yep.
at the end of your turn, you become unstunned. So,
I like to become unstunned.
Seems convenient.
It does.
but Selenar, it is your action.
I mean, is this thing? It's just kind of wandering past us. It's walking toward us hostily. What's
No,
the?
it is kind of stopped, and it's babbling still, and it's constant babble. And it's clearly it's given off ill intent.
Okay. And did I notice Suela's reaction?
Yeah. She sat up
Suela,
startled, and then she looks, and then she kind of, oh,
Suela, what is this?
I don't know.
You don't seem bothered.
Well, I'm not. Okay, we call it the Guardian.
Oh,
Do we have to kill it?
couldn't have meant.
Well, you don't have to, but it'll probably kill you.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know if that took up my action or if I.
No, you can take an action. You could have been talking.
All right.
Is it-
Yeah. I mean, I'll try and get some cover and.
Forgot.
Yeah. I'm sure.
There's not a lot of cover out here.
I don't need much.
Oh, that's true. You are. That's true. You are an elf.
I would have. Yeah. Yeah. How far away are we talking?
Are you attempting to stab it or shoot it? Or
Um,
something else?
yeah. I mean,
All of that.
which
Yes.
any of those, preferably stab.
Well, you don't think you can get close enough to it and be hidden to stab it. You do think you can get somewhere cover and do something ranged.
Inside the cooler.
Yeah, but you don't think that you'll be hidden from it
Can you grab me one too?
where it is.
Okay.
There's nowhere to hide.
All right. So I mean, I'll take the action to hide.
Okay.
Yeah. Find some light cover and hide, and hopefully be successful.
All right.
That's a 15 on stealth.
Okay. It doesn't seem to have spotted you as you went some direction.
Okay. So then I will.
New Belgium, Asheville, North Carolina.
Sort of.
Yeah, well,
Take out the short bow. I don't know if I can. Yeah.
Yeah,
this
you're
one that
short-
we're
you're short bow
the one
range.
we're drinking
Okay.
might be from Asheville.
And I'll spend an action point to shoot at it.
An action point.
Yes.
This is fourth.
Yeah.
Wait,
Action
what?
points. We all got action points. Yes.
I'm playing for it then.
Oh man,
Uh-oh.
I lose.
Yeah.
But I will miss.
All right.
Unless he's got. Yeah. 6 AC.
No, it's a little higher than that.
Something like that. I don't even know.
All right. Okay. So on 20, there.
Oh, I should have had advantage though, right?
Yeah, because you hit.
Try again.
It's a bit better. So that'll be a 24.
Oh.
A bit.
Miss.
Yeah. Better.
4 times better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
And so sneak attack.
Here's a bunch.
Sneak
Here's a
attack
bunch
so
of
much.
dice.
Oh, it's not that much.
I mean, it's a lot.
It's no.
It is.
Just 1d6. I'm only
For now.
first level rogue.
That's
Give it a minute.
That's a lot.
Give me a minute. So that's a 15 piercing.
And what'd you shoot it with the short bow?
Short bow.
So the arrow passes through it, and like some wisp, came off of it as it passed through it. So
Less than effective.
you definitely hit it.
And the ground behind it.
Right, and then the ground behind it. So the Farron, you are stunned this turn,
I am.
but at the end of the turn, you come out of being stunned.
Okay.
Also on 20, the creature, he just shot me. And you, all three, you were
We're stunned.
you-
He's not.
I shook myself out of it. Yeah,
so
I'm.
he's
Bleh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
ready.
We'll target this,
Yes. Excellent.
and let's see. We'll target 3. So you 3,
Yeah.
it says, rage-riding swamp warden of stench, which doorway? Make a wisdom saving throw.
He said Drew.
Was that one of those?
Yes.
Okay.
You shot me.
Oh,
14.
19 flipped to a 1.
Whoa.
I like the sound. 14's good.
7.
7's not so good.
Nope.
And so a fail. Okay, so then the two of you. Oh, so you take 4 psychic damage. And then Rowan. Since we don't really have it.
We took 4.
Doesn't Robbie usually sleep? I mean, I don't know. Well, alright, no, you didn't take any.
Okay.
You actually took none from that one.
Oh.
Okay, so it'll do 1 or 2. Alright. And then all of that gets to you, and all of a sudden you're like, the Farron! So make a melee attack against the Farron. Sorry.
Yep.
It's 24.
Yeah?
Sorry.
Oh, wow, you did take damage this turn.
It just wasn't psychic damage.
8 slashing.
8 slashing?
So the Farron stabs you, and then you
No.
immediately
No, I
have-
stabbed
I
him.
got
I
stabbed
slashed
by
him.
it.
Sorry.
With my
Roland
glaive.
stabbed you. Yeah, he glaives, and then, like as soon as you hit him, you realize that your
What I
glaive
did.
has just taken a chunk of the Farron.
Like, ah!
I'm sorry.
It's like you've got to keep your
didn't-
head about you.
It's not me. It wasn't me.
It was it. But it controlled you.
And then, Robbie, you were stunned. You come out of stun at the end. Ugh, okay.
Okay.
And so we're back to the, and then on her turn, she just sits. You see a little smirk. So 21, it is Selenar and Roland.
Hey, good. I'm going to say a little prayer for myself. I have to use spell slots. Wacky.
So it's still out of run up in melee range.
I mean, you can run a melee, you're just not going to be able to hide and do it.
Right. Oh, and is Rowan in
I'm
melee range?
You will.
well. If I'm not, I will be.
I am
I'm heading
Yeah,
to.
how-
also going to be in melee
How
range.
far is it?
It's within 30 feet.
Oh.
Yeah. It, has to,
Well, can I?
So
it doesn't have to be, but it is.
Convenient.
I'll say
Selenar, do you
Rowan,
want to go?
with me?
Actually,
Yeah.
that's another thing.
You want to go close or far?
Close.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get around. Do I have enough? Am I close enough to get around it?
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to.
Drop the
Are we
bow.
Oh
flanking?
yeah.
Is
Oh
that
yeah.
what's happening?
We're
Is
flanking.
there
If
space
you
for
wanted to
me
give it
around
a
this thing?
term, then
Yeah.
yes,
If,
you call
if you want to call it what we're doing, flanking, then
Right.
yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we assuming it's a medium-sized
It is
creature?
medium.
Alright.
So
Alright.
only 2.
Yeah, I don't know that we've established those tactics yet in this game.
Well, we just did.
Yeah,
All
we at least got flanking.
then I'm
but
trying
we don't
to-
have triple flanking down in
Yeah,
this
I
game
figure
yet.
out triple thing.
No.
Glaive it.
Blading it.
Yep.
Blading it.
Yeah, glaive him.
This flanking seems good. 23 versus its AC. All right. It takes.
There's an extra die here.
There is 9 slashing and 4 radiant.
Is that from Divine Smite?
Divine favor.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
2 dagger
Divine
stats from
Smite's
me.
definitely higher than 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
But this
that-
goes.
oh,
This
yeah,
goes
yeah.
for a minute.
It's a 19
That's
hit.
a good one.
So 19 does hit. So on your attack, yeah.
Yeah.
So your glaive like passed right through it.
Yep.
You saw some wisp, and then the radiance like seemed to burn off some more.
Yes.
From that.
Excellent.
So
I thought that might work.
Starts babbling a
Yeah.
little more.
Babbling.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's running swamp water in the stench
Yeah.
its doorway.
Shouldn't have messed with me.
So I did 8 dagger and 5 dagger if you need it separate.
I do. All right. Again, same thing. Yeah. You're clearly hitting it.
There's not much resistance there.
No, no, not at all. Alright. Anything else? You
No,
wanna move
I'm feel happy where I am. I don't know about you.
Good spot.
I like being
Let's do
here.
this.
Everybody's happy with where they are.
So the
Yep.
Farron and the creature.
Okay.
You trying to hit me?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Trying to recharge.
Usually that's what happens. What you say when you're trying to hit me.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I haven't had to try to hit you much lately. Let's see.
Alright. I'm really not sure.
It's difficult to do this and not that.
Does it seem like it is a creature of necrotic energy?
Yeah.
I thought that it might seem that way.
Yeah.
I mean,
From the few encounters you've had, yeah. It's just. I mean, it seems like it would
It's
qualify.
made of darkness.
Yeah.
yeah, and I think and you, like I think it's probably obvious that I'm sort of glowing divinely, and it didn't like that very much.
Right.
I think I'm gonna just keep whispering. So.
Yeah,
Alright. I am.
fair enough.
1, 2. Gotta be you 3. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm
Hasn't
fine
done
with
anything.
that
Ollie
completely.
hasn't done anything yet.
Nothing. I'm still on the ground.
Wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. So, rolling. Make a good roll.
16.
16's good.
Nope. No good.
Good.
6.
16.
16, 6. So you two made it, and so you're fine.
Good.
Selenar, you take 5 psychic damage, and Rowan needs a dagger in his back.
Okay.
In my back.
So do I move to
Rude.
get to him, or do I
Yep.
throw it at him?
No, you slide over and you hit him. So you make a move and an attack.
Okay.
So you hear those whispers in your head, and you just feel compelled to go stab Rowan.
Okay. I rolled a 1 for you, Rowan.
Oh!
Unless I have
Thanks.
advantage.
Good work.
No, because you'd have to move away from the creature.
Right.
I doubt you're
Yep.
going to put yourself in danger.
Yeah. No, so you would. So you're no longer flanking at the
I
moment.
wasn't sure who my ally was. You
Well
know?
d- well
All I
done.
need is an ally,
Well
Jason.
done.
But that does mean there's an open space.
Slide right in there.
Oh, no, never mind.
There
So you
is.
slid out of the way.
All right.
There's 2 open spaces, in fact.
Yeah. So now you two are on here, here, and here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's actually 2 spots that you could slide into.
Mm-hmm. Just
If you
surround
choose- if you
it.
choose to.
Oh, 2 spots?
Right.
Yeah, 'cause
they're
we're
not
like-
flanking.
Or
yeah.
you can flank with
So like they're on the
Oh.
sides
Yeah.
of it, so the
So
other
we're
2
like
sides.
I
there,
get
it's
Selenar
here,
after
so
you
you got
tried to
here,
stab
there.
Rowan, you
You two already
Careful.
attacked this round, though.
Yes, we did.
Selenar, you're
All
like,
right.
am I going insane
Yep.
now? Is this what happens when I
Yeah,
go
this
insane?
is how it goes.
This is how
Sorry,
it
how
goes.
much damage did I take? I
You
just.
took 5 psychic damage.
Okay. Yeah, I am bloodied, I think.
I know it wasn't you, Selenar.
All right, I hold my quarterstaff and say, Srusite Magna Prajatalja. And then the staff glows with power. And I line up across from you, from Rowan, and maybe.
Take a whack at it.
Oh, that's a natural 20. Yeah.
Hey!
Yep.
Got him.
He just needs advantage.
Yeah, I
You
do.
didn't even
More
need
dice.
a 3rd die. That was
Yeah.
great.
I know.
Yeah,
It
this
was
is
2
just
dice.
regular. I just
Or
feel
give
like
her all
that's
2
not
dice.
enough dice for advantage. All right.
So you quarter
So
step.
I didn't quarterstaff him. I double shillelagh'd him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Love
Shillelagh time.
It is.
No, you're dead.
All their magic is gone from the world.
Whatever it is.
That's a different game.
Only one
We never
game,
picked
that's
that one
not
back up again. We've got too many games.
We do. Or not enough time.
Yes, not enough.
I think that's probably more accurate. Yeah, I think that's a more honest appraisal of the
How
situation.
much damage am I taking from your shillelagh?
You are taking 8.
And that is 8 magic quarterstaff.
Yes, it is magic quarterstaff damage.
That is a bloodied creature.
Hey.
All
So
right.
you smack it, and you don't. Yours doesn't pass. I mean, it still passes through, but it takes a bigger chunk of away from it, and it hisses at you.
I start yelling at it in this foreign language.
Robbie,
I stumble to my feet, grab my shield out, and I start saying something in a language I don't understand. I was hexing it, but this is different somehow.
it was weird.
And then I'll use my Tides of Chaos to take advantage. 12 or 12,
Yeah.
which ends up
Alright.
being a 19 to hit.
Yeah, very much so.
And lightning arcs from the stone in my hand
That's
to the creature. Huh?
That's sorcerer.
That is in fact a sorcerer spell.
Sorcerer.
Yeah.
That's
You want me to roll for
Of
that?
course I will.
Okay.
Why would I not want you to roll that?
I got a
Oh,
four.
you
I got a
tried.
four.
Yeah, we're
tried.
just getting
Well,
warmed up.
I'll take the Tides of Chaos back. I'm good
tried.
with that. And so the creature takes 7 lightning damage, and I'll get about 15 feet away from it moving forward.
Okay. So the lightning kind of goes into it, and you see some of it pass into it, and you see some of the wispy stuff go away, but you also see some of the lightning kind of pass out of it. So it seemed to.
Man, that was fine.
Yeah.
I got lightning.
Yeah, you got lightning.
I'm concentrating on it.
All right.
Yeah, the lightning hasn't gone away. This is that
Oh, it's
arc
arcing. You
staying
keep the
connected,
arc.
like
Right.
it's arcing around these guys, not hitting them, just into the creature.
Yeah.
Seems fine.
That's a neat
Oh, I didn't do enough
Force
damage.
lightning.
Don't. I'm trying to concentrate.
That did 3 more damage than I thought it did. Because it doesn't go off strength when I'm magicking. It's going off charisma.
Right.
It's a charisma
It's a
stat.
charisma shillelagh. Oh,
Trying.
I'm sorry. That actually reminds me. He takes an extra 5 damage. Sorry,
What?
I haven't used this ever because he's Hexblade cursed. So
Ah.
he takes.
So it's 12 total. Then.
Yes. Yeah. Because he. I'm sorry. It was 9 total. I like. He takes my proficiency bonus as damage as well.
So not 7, 9.
Yeah.
Took 9.
Do whatever math you want.
Yeah, I know that.
Took 20.
There we go. All right. I wrote down some number.
I'll keep track of that from now
That's
on.
good. You're trying to concentrate?
Shh.
Try using your hands less and your mind more. She's talking to you.
Cultists.
Selenar and Rowan.
She might be right. I don't know. So we're flanked.
so he's
We're
currently
flanked right
flanked.
now. Yep.
Yeah.
He's
By
currently already
us.
flanked.
Roland and the Baron have him flanked.
Yeah.
Your flanking spot got moved when you had to
When
run
you
over.
came
him.
and tried to stab me.
So you are not flanking at the moment.
So I'll shout to Rowan.
Oh yeah, I could
Yeah.
Around.
Yeah,
shift around.
Rowan. I don't know how to say it, but help me.
Yeah.
Distract him.
And then you can shift after you swing so
Yeah,
that he'll
yeah.
still have it. We got this.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, so
you
yeah, I'll
have
move.
that
I'll
That's
move
the
around
beginning of a new
opposite.
tactic for me.
A brand new tactic.
Yeah.
Brand new,
No one's
never
ever
been
done
used
this.
before
Yeah.
in this world.
Yeah. So I'll just slide around to the other side of him, so I'm opposite Selenar,
Okay.
and then try to glaive him.
Got it.
And
Alright.
Selenar's gonna, I don't know,
Yeah,
stab
go
him. I
for your
assume.
best shot.
I mean, it's pretty good. 24
Yeah.
versus AC.
Yeah.
All right. So that's going to be 11 slashing and 2 radiant.
Again, slashing passes
Yeah.
through the wisp and radiance.
Cool.
So when you declare sneak attack, is that after you roll?
Yeah. It's after you've hit. Yeah.
Okay, and then should I not be rolling these simultaneously? For that reason?
Like your 2 attacks.
Yeah, because I crit on one and I want to sneak attack that one.
Then yes, you probably
Yeah,
should be
you gotta
rolling
roll
them separately.
then. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you could do a 50%, see which one would have come
Yeah.
quote unquote
And
first.
from now on, just roll them, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Sadly, I didn't crit on the sneak attack.
Oh man.
Sneak attack or the crit might still get them though.
So that is, I mean, it's 8 and 7.
Well, and I guess because you're doing a bonus action, I guess whatever your first attack is would probably get your sneak attack if it hits.
Assuming I hit with it, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I assume that a 17 hit.
Yes.
So we're saying that was my first attack, and so I rolled the sneak attack on it, and then
Right.
it was no longer around when I crit.
Right.
And then I'm going to take a second wind.
So you really are playing.
Wait, fourth. You're playing. Yeah, you're playing a different game than the rest
You
of
bought
us.
the wrong book tonight.
Second
What a
win.
fighter is.
Yeah. Fighter is
they're just the
basically
fourth ed.
takes
They
on some
just-
fourth ed
yeah.
attributes.
Yep.
So when you
Second win.
when your last when you hit it
Awesome.
the last time, it whispers, "Red riding swamp, learn the stage witch doorway," and it screams. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw. As it
Ooh.
Probably not.
I tried to.
20.
You tried to do the same as me.
12.
and it dissipated.
Oh, that's good.
So 20's good.
12.
12 not so good. 4 not so
Not
good.
really not good.
So
10 is not.
10 is not so good. All right. So. So those who fail take 15 psychic damage.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Ouch.
Yeah, roll
So question
Yeah, did I get my second wind in works?
will matter.
Okay.
Psychic damage.
So let me see something.
7.
7. It's okay.
Alright, I'm down.
And-
there's- oh.
and-
There's blood coming out my ears.
And the 3 of you are stunned for a moment.
So does it
And the Farron falls.
die before I take the damage, or do I take the damage before it dies? That matters.
It would. Does it die before? Say again?
Does it die before I take the damage, or
From
do I
this-
take the damage before it dies?
From this effect, whatever it's doing.
Well, it's dying.
What's the order?
Right.
And then it hits. I mean, I guess you kind of get hit before it goes away.
Okay. Then I fall down.
I don't know what happens. But
Well,
Yeah,
otherwise I
and
would
I
have
get
gained
that.
hit points from it dying and not falling down. Or is it simultaneous?
it's simultaneous. Is there
It's like as it's dying.
Because as is from Hexblade's Curse, when it dies, I gain Charisma plus Warlock level hit points.
well,
I
then
took 15 hit points, which is the number I had.
Okay, I think that then it's happening. So you're getting you're getting it and then losing it all at the same time. So you're still up.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, you're still up. You
And
got
I don't,
it.
and I don't know what it looks like,
You
but
got it and lost it.
I
Or either you
absorbed
lost
its
it
life.
and got it.
I
You're
absorbed its life.
falling and then
yeah.
you're like, wait,
Oh, no,
Right.
but
Yeah.
because I absorbed its
Suck
life
in some
force as it
shadow
died.
mist.
Well, that's not strange.
Fine.
Right, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
And then the lightning goes
I'm
away.
alright with that.
Wait, you have a warlock level?
What? Two?
What? Huh? What?
Not two.
Did
Definitely
I
not two.
did I get that second wind in time?
Because that was part of your action, right?
Yeah.
Then yes.
It was
Yeah.
my bonus
Yeah,
action.
because
and
it's
I
all going at
technically
the same
get
time, and I'll give you benefit of the doubt on going at the same time. So yeah.
All
So,
right.
yeah, your second win is again same thing as with him. It's kicking in, and then all of a sudden you get hit with that. So,
Alright, because otherwise I'd be down.
but you 3 are stunned.
Yep.
For a round.
Oh yeah, and after that I fall down.
So go
Like,
ahead and
Wait, then,
Not
oh,
dead,
oh,
like
not
just
dead.
go ahead and
Okay.
make one death
Which was
save.
like, that was, I should be dead.
4.
Okay.
Got it.
So you're
Don't
done.
worry.
Yeah, I figured. But you know. And then after
Hold
that
on.
one round,
What?
Buddy comes to.
Yep.
I do, I collapse on the ground, just panting.
The Farron come over and touch you, give you 1 hit point,
Thank you.
You wake up. And Swindle is watching you.
and I'm gonna try the
And
same
I'm just
thing.
laying on my back, staring up at the sky, stars, whatever, whether it is or it can just. That was scary. That
Donal?
was so scary.
Donal?
He's very dead.
Is he like real dead?
Like
Like real dead?
Like failed saving throw, actually 4 hit points and a failed saving throw.
Like real dead. Okay, so I'm not. All right, so
Plus
he's.
side, we saved some money. I don't know what we want to do
No,
about the horses at
but
this
we
point.
got this-
Save some
yes.
money.
We got
I
this
mean-
man.
Can they just graze out here
Killed.
and hopefully not die?
That was neat.
I'm gonna go pick up my
No,
bow
it was
and
terrifying.
knock an arrow and aim it right at her
That was,
and walk towards her threateningly.
that was
Well, no.
You knew
That's
this. You knew about this,
of course.
and you didn't think we ought to know about it.
You never
no,
asked.
we didn't ask.
Oh, and that's fair. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do it that way.
I mean, we did kind of force her to bring us here.
We didn't force her. She's
I
not
mean-
in handcuffs.
Not before.
Well, no, but I mean, this wasn't.
We need to,
This
we
wasn't
need to
her
remedy
idea.
that. Let's put her back in the handcuffs.
This wasn't
Drag
her idea.
Well, this is bull.
I mean, it would have been nice to know. I agree.
Is no one else going to address the
But-
fact that we were just attacked by the shadows?
Well, apparently this was some kind of guardian for this bridge.
Oh yes. Did you hear what he said?
It's a bridge, rotting witch, swamp, doorway.
Yeah,
Something.
Something. It might be of use. I don't know. And if I were really against you, would I have even mentioned that?
Do you know what he was saying?
And
Are you against us or are you helping us?
I mean, she didn't hinder us.
I did not.
Yes, she did. By withholding information,
No. I mean, she could have sided with him during
letting
that.
us walk right into a trap. That's as easy. That's the same thing as attacking us. I'm still holding the bow
I mean,
straight at her head.
She didn't
But
attack.
You follow the God of Secrets.
She does. And she didn't. And
it
she.
seems like your companions have a few secrets of their own.
And she didn't take advantage of that
She
situation.
looks over at Roddy.
Staring straight at the sky, oblivious.
What are you talking about?
What am I talking about? Did you not see the way he just absorbed the shadow at the end there?
I did what?
You did.
That was quite
Yeah, I mean, that
something.
was.
I mean, you absorbed some of that
None
creature.
of my people can do
So,
that.
some of it went
That was
into
crazy.
you.
It's inside of me.
Seems rather.
I mean,
I don't know.
Starts
it seemed-
checking himself and like pulling at the
No, like
scale mail and
like
trying
it
to see
seemed like
inside.
it seemed like it helped you.
What?
I mean,
No, I don't. I don't need it. I don't want help from the
No, like
shadow
it-
monsters.
I mean, it
It's-
seemed like it helped you.
It did. It did seem to help you.
So is it?
Which is again.
So it's inside of me now.
You noticed.
Am
that
I
no-
gonna-
You noticed that no shadow monsters flew inside of me.
Like, is
I'm
it
gonna
gonna?
point that out.
Am I gonna turn into one of those?
I mean, do you feel
We
different?
We do need a new guardian.
Maybe.
I mean, you still seem like you.
Okay. He starts just crawling back to his bedroll, laying back and looking back at the
The
sky.
story is that was a former adventurer. Said adventurer displeased the Undying King.
Well,
I don't know if you
I
just
don't know what that
displeased
means.
or pleased him, but
well,
or
Not-
maybe your unfortunate stable hand here will rise in the morning.
What?
Oh, yes, I mean.
Oh. Like being alive?
we're going to ensure that that doesn't happen.
You're gonna cut his head off.
Yes,
What?
I'm not going to let him get back up and have some kind of
And so should
unending
we-
existence.
Should
as
we
a
burn him?
creature? Couldn't hurt.
He'll smell.
Yes, he will. And it's
Oh.
better than leaving him to wander some kind of half
Half existence?
existence.
Okay.
Well, it's time for you to start sharing some of those secrets. What are we walking into?
Swamp.
And what else?
A witch and a door.
No, I imagine. Oh, I imagine.
Well, I don't know,
Yeah, it did
and then
say
you said
something
that
about a
creature
witch.
And the witch. And then,
I'd like to hear what she has to
Bridge
say.
rotting.
Witch, doorway,
Witch, doorway.
rotting bridge,
yeah, the bridge is rotting. It's probably a door to wherever we're going. Unless
and the
are
witch is there.
Are your friends just in the swamp, like in the open,
No.
I assume they're hiding somewhere.
behind a door?
Maybe.
There is a doorway.
Well, there you go. Solved that one.
What do you mean by a doorway?
Just which one?
Yeah, which?
Which door? Which?
Exactly.
Which doorway?
Like a witch will be on the doorway.
Like which choice?
Yeah. I mean, he may have
Right.
been saying
We would
which.
choose the witch.
No, he may have been saying which as in which one rather than.
Oh,
Hey.
right.
You guys don't need to puzzle this out. She knows. She's gonna tell us.
Are you?
I'm not sure that she will.
Yeah. Which door?
Shut! Let her speak.
Which door?
I don't think she's.
But do you? You don't seem to trust her. So even if she tells
Robbie.
us, yeah.
Can we let her speak?
Oh, sure.
But this was very
Is she-
amusing. I was enjoying.
Is she drinking something?
Sorry,
is that real?
the GM was drinking something.
Yeah.
Sorry. Although we got all this
Yeah.
extra ale now, we
That's
might as
right.
well break into it.
I mean, at least
I'm
5
looking for something
gallons.
to aim at.
Sorry, no. She's just sitting like this, just watching. I'm merely just listening. Those are the signs. I told you there were signs.
Signs of what?
Those were the signs to get there.
To get through
What
the
were the
swamp safely.
what were all the signs?
Were you not listening?
Bridge, rotting, doorway, witch,
Door?
guardian.
I was preoccupied.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Bridge,
Preoccupied.
rotting swamp,
Bridge, rotting swamp,
warden of stench,
warden of stench,
and then which doorway?
witch doorway. Witch doorway.
Okay.
And it's not.
And what
like,
do these things
It's not
mean?
like which. It's like which doorway.
Which
is
do
it?
you choose? Which is the correct doorway?
Okay.
Makes sense. Now,
And what? It doesn't make any sense. What do they mean?
well, we have to choose the right doorway.
She knows. Why do we have to choose? Sorry if I'm.
What? No.
No, it's not red.
Keep going.
It's not red.
But what if I'm lying? You wouldn't trust me anyway.
Right, I told you.
If I tell you the truth, you won't believe me. If I tell you a lie, you won't believe me.
Farron, can you
And I mean, maybe
get
she.
in her mind or something?
I mean,
She might not know the right doorway.
Come on, she might.
She
She'd
might.
still be
She
willing
might,
to help us.
but
We're
she
here
might
this
not.
far. If her friends really want our help, I guess we'll find out tomorrow.
I mean, it might not always be the same doorway.
Oh,
I
They
need
might-
to get some rest.
I definitely need
Yes.
some rest.
yes, you all look tired.
It's a long track. It's a
But-
long track.
First, we need to see to
Oh, yes.
Donald.
Poor soul.
Alright, I'm gonna loose the arrow and try and miss her head by a little bit. I rolled pretty poorly.
No.
How poorly?
A 10.
That's
Oh,
not
that's not
poorly enough.
poorly.
Yeah. It does whiz by her. It was a little closer than you were thinking, but it whizzed by her.
I turn around and start walking away.
It's quite a temper for an elf, does he not?
Hmm.
Is he always like this?
Don't know. I apologize for that.
Oh, right, you
It was-
can't remember things. Forget. Maybe that's
It wasn't-
the source of his temper.
It wasn't necessary. Try to make sure he doesn't do that anymore.
He'll probably do it again.
He may.
It seems. Yes. I mean, it's not like he doesn't raise valid points.
No.
It's just that, as I said, how we all ever believe me if I am telling the truth.
We can talk about it tomorrow.
It's a
Robbie
fair-
just turns
It's
over.
a fair point. I need to sleep off that shadow sickness you got. there.
Oh. Dry heaves a little bit.
Before I go to sleep, I'm gonna separate Denal's head from his body
Oh, she watches.
and then burn them in separate. So I'll gather up like twigs and whatever I need to do to make a little fire and burn them separately, and wait while they burn and then sleep.
I'll burn them. You guys can sleep.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
You make an excellent executioner.
I'll help you prep. I'm not executing him. He's already dead.
No, but the way you removed his head, one swift slice.
Well, this is fairly effective for removing heads when you need to.
So many secrets. Ah, it's been an eventful evening. I wish you gents all a good night. We burn the body in.
So I'll just help prep it, and then once it's set, I'll go sleep.
We sleep off our wounds.
Yay, good.
Excellent.
Not bleeding out the
Very,
ears
very good.
anymore.
It's very good. Is this a good time?
Not quite.
No,
We started a little after
we're an hour and a half.
Gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, I got a timer.
Can you say it for me?
Yep.
Got a pretty good checkpoint
Okay.
too, so I think we're gonna hit.
In 30
I mean,
minutes
of
or so.
course
In
we're
about
going to
in about
hit.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
So you wait the next morning.
Hey, we all woke up except Denal.
Then,
There's nothing left for
not-
him to wake up
Nope.
from.
Which is, I mean, it's good. We didn't want him to wake up.
Right, no,
Right.
yeah, that's true. I wake up, I just start
Oh,
checking
wait,
myself.
This is a special day. Everybody make a sanity roll.
Let's go ahead and take advantage on it.
It's a bad one.
Yeah.
You're gonna take it for
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Tides of Chaos as soon as I wake up.
12.
15.
12, 15.
I felt inspired to get a 15.
Okay.
12.
Oh yeah, I had inspiration.
Okay.
I also had it.
I was inspired 12.
Alright. Well, seems like it was the weekly checkpoint, but you all woke up and seemed to recognize each other and everything.
That's good.
Yeah, if you
Good.
had to feel inspired
Yep.
a little bit to, yeah.
Yeah, I
So that
woke
might
up
be
and was
why
like,
I was
no,
edgy.
I can,
actually woke
I
up
can do
before
this.
That combat,
I can remember them.
so
Do what?
I was already awake before that combat.
Oh,
So
okay.
maybe
Yeah.
that's why I was a little on edge.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Yeah.
felt that
Uh-huh.
that pull again.
Alright, so we're, well,
Yeah, horses.
Well,
Can they just graze here?
I mean, there's.
If there's
Nothing to
creatures
protect
like
them.
that around, then
I mean, if something comes near,
But we
they'll.
killed it.
Well, I mean, if something that could threaten them comes near, they'll leave.
Can we tie them to one of the trees? Give them enough lead?
No. They wouldn't be able to escape if something came for them.
Yeah.
At least if something comes along, they can
Get away.
survive, run away.
So we leave them to graze and hope they're here?
I think that's the best we can do. Unfortunately.
let's
Alright,
take the tack
horses.
off.
So we can just pile the tack nearby and
Yeah, this stuff's gone.
leave
by the
them
time-
free. Probably.
Tack's probably even going to be gone. Somebody came by, I was like, oh, free horses and tack.
Yeah. We don't really.
We had horses here.
That's true.
We might,
We-
yeah, we
yeah.
might be like, why are
What?
Why are there a bunch of
Swamp?
horses here?
Yeah. Yeah, somebody left these horses.
Let's just take them. We need them more than they do. All right, Suela, if you don't mind leading
Is
the
there-
way.
Sure, I'll cross the bridge first.
Is there,
I would
um,
not recommend 2 on the bridge at a time.
Okay.
Is
That
there
seems
any room? Like, does this bridge come far enough over to have any room like under it on the bank?
Not like something could be under there. It's pretty much.
you're looking for some place to stash the dice.
Yeah, I was thinking like this, if the saddles could
Put under there.
fit under there, like wedge them under there.
Yeah, and you think that even if they were, like, you found a spot for them under there, they're not really hidden because the bridge is so.
It's
kinda
that
remote.
rotted.
But I mean, the swamp has more trees.
It does.
Could we go?
Yeah, we can
could
stash them in the
bring
swamp.
them in and stick them on a
Just-
like hang them up on a
Yep.
branch or
Right.
something. Or yeah,
Hang them up high.
yeah,
Hang them high.
Keep the bears out of it.
yeah.
Where the bullywugs.
At least if we
Or
lose
the
their horses,
shadow
we can
demons.
bring the tack
They
back.
wouldn't want food.
They don't eat saddles.
Yeah.
No, just souls.
Yep.
Are you ready?
Apparently, I eat souls. yes, let's go. We'll carry
She
the.
crosses over, and she crosses over where she doesn't run. I mean, she doesn't. She walks. She walks warily. I mean, she's not like clean, but she walks warily across. She doesn't skip across or anything. She walks warily across. She gets the other side. Just turns around.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go across with my saddle.
As long as you walk warily across.
Yep.
You don't need to make any checks or anything.
I will.
Walk double
I will be
warily.
wary. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, right. And yeah, it's immediately more swampy here. I mean, you can see the bank on the other side, and it's not that big of a, like I said, not that big of a bridge, not that big of a river. And so you're on the other side, and she looks at you.
Well,
Lead the way. You said you knew the signs, right?
Well, you heard the signs.
You've been here before.
Have?
I start taking my bow off,
now let's hold on.
knock an arrow, start to draw.
Look, let's not.
Gonna talk.
So there's a bridge.
Correct.
And,
Feeling a lot better now.
and a
I
dirty,
might actually
a dirty
do
swamp.
something about it. If you're going to be of no use, I don't see why you're here.
I got you this far.
What?
You.
Well, and
That was the easy part. We're in the hard part now.
but I feel like it
Yeah,
would be a little
the
more
part-
difficult to show up there without anybody
The part we need her more for.
than to show up with her.
The one who is our in to this group that we're going to
I've never
see.
been here by myself. I've always traveled with people. And those people knew the signs better than I do. If you'd like for me to traipse across the swamp as if I know where I'm going, I'll be happy to.
I'd be happier that you did than I did.
Well, wouldn't we all be?
Yes, we all need to do it together. And I'm sure she will do her best to get us where we're going,
I will do
or
my best
to assist in whatever way she can.
to assist in whatever way I can.
That was bullshit. I didn't even have to roll insight for that. You're gonna do your best to be vague and unhelpful.
And that's vague and I'm not unhelpful. I told you that I've never been here by myself before.
So what have you done when you've been here?
I followed the person that was here.
And where'd they go?
She
Maybe-
turned around and points that way.
May
Thank
we
you.
stop for a moment?
I-
So you're unfamiliar with this place. Is that a fair assessment?
Unfamiliar with how to. Do you?
No,
Do you-
just follow me for a second. Yes, you're unfamiliar with how to get there.
I am.
Good. Also, this place is a dangerous place.
Quite.
So, it would be in your own best interest to be as helpful to us as possible.
You think that I'm intentionally saying these things?
No. I'm just being clear.
Oh. Well, I appreciate your clarity.
So, yes, it would be in your best interest to be as helpful to us as possible.
I was actually about to tell you something, but then you told me to listen to you. So, as soon as you would like me to stop listening to you, I'll be happy.
So, if we run into problems, then you will be helpful then also?
Well, was I unhelpful last night?
You were not unhelpful, but you were not helpful. Which is why I was asking if you would be helpful.
I mean, I stayed out the way. It didn't cause you any harm.
That's true. So every time you've been through here before, you've been following someone.
It follows the signs.
Yes. So you had no cause to pay attention to the signs yourself
Even if I did, it would not matter
because they change.
because they change. Do you think that this is just a swamp? Do you think we're just standing in a natural swamp?
No, I don't think. I think we've already seen that there are unnatural things here.
Another dry heave.
Even if I knew the way, it would not be the same. So when I
Right.
say pay attention to the signs, I'm not being untruthful.
We all need to pay attention to the signs.
Alright, what were the signs again?
The bridge,
Did it
We've done.
rotting swamp.
in it? Or is this less rotting? Is there more rotting?
Warden of
That
Stetch.
will be. You will notice the rot. We're
Oh.
not in the rot yet.
So we need to find the rotting swamp.
Yes,
You said Warden of
Warden of
Stench?
Stench.
and you will know the warden.
Oh, protect
It will
your
be pretty
smell.
obvious.
When we see the warden,
Great.
and then we
And
will
which
know.
doorway?
We will know we're on the right path when we see the warden,
Yes.
and then we will need to.
Is the warden a creature to be negotiated with or a creature to be destroyed?
You will not negotiate with it. It's never bothered me.
And I'm assuming that garden had never bothered you either.
Correct.
And the warden, I assume, is between us and the doorway.
Oh yes.
So we'll need to destroy the warden.
Between
Or-
is not exactly the right word. I guess suppose it is, but it's not
Between
like, it's-
implies linear, and this is not that.
It is the doorway?
of a sense, yes.
Oh. Okay.
The warden is our way to the doorway.
Yes. That's a better way to put it.
Okay. So how do we find Rot Swamp?
follow our noses.
Start smelling.
Well, I think in a general sense, if I can be helpful,
Of course.
is that we generally move straight into the swamp from the bridge.
And the further in you go, the closer
And
you
then-
are to.
Further in we go, the closer we'll see some signs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Then
small
let us
again.
be away.
I'm not banging the table.
No, I did that time because I was trying to make,
It
trying to
wasn't
get
me.
Drew back to.
Selenar puts the bow.
Oh no!
Puts the bow up.
That's great.
All right, back to normal size.
Drew got shrunk
He
again.
got shrunk.
Drew keeps shrinking.
Yep.
Every time Drew gets angry. When someone's angry, it shrinks.
Opposite of Hulk.
Yep.
All right, then we head into the swamp.
In from the bridge.
Alright. So you start heading in, and it looks like a normal swamp. And then somebody needs to roll survival. Who would like to survive?
I mean,
I want to survive.
I would like to rely on
Not
someone
something
else to
I'm good
survive.
I have a
I-
okay survival.
I do alright on survival as well.
Better
I
than
couldn't
me.
even claim to aid.
I might be able to help,
So
but
one aid the other?
yeah, one of you
Yeah,
help the other
one
one.
of you aid the other.
So
And
I'm
we'll-
at 4.
Me too.
Cool. That's way better than.
who's aiding?
Doesn't matter.
Mike, you probably should aid.
I'll
no
aid.
reason.
Yeah, that's.
I was thinking that too.
I was
just
I
seems
say
right.
it out loud.
I was saying generally. We
Yeah,
can switch
yeah.
off next time.
21 is what I rolled.
Alright.
Oh shoot.
What's
Does
that?
that give me advantage or
That
what?
gives you advantage, yes.
Yep.
Okay. So
I forgot you got
that
the
makes
cup.
it a 20.
Okay. So you start moving in, and then you see clearly what a rotting swamp would mean, because it's a swamp. But there's clearly lots of vegetation, and as you start moving through, you start finding vegetation, dying vegetation. The water starts to turn really putrid and gross, and yellow, and just it's clear that this. And then you all kind of can feel. It's that kind of. It's like that oppressively hot feeling, super muggy, super intense, but it also just feels kind of draining. I mean, you're not like no statistical draining. You just feel more drained by this as you're moving through this. It kind of feels like you're walking through like you're walking through butter almost. Like you're like kind of pushed through just a little bit. It just feels that way, and you're looking at the ground, and the ground is churning up below your feet as you're moving through. It just it seems not a pleasant place to be. And she says, "You found the first sign. This is certainly it."
Appears so.
Terrible.
And we're supposed to follow it?
Yes.
We should continue inwards.
Just stay out of the water.
What's in the water?
It's not the way to go.
Okay.
Don't drink the water either.
Oh, no.
So, just continue to follow. And so you move through, and after a little while, you need to make another roll.
Ten.
10 would be
Enough.
Yep. You got it.
Advantage.
Alright, 23.
Alright.
Excellent.
That's 2. Again. Making good progress.
5.
Okay. This one's not with advantage.
18.
Alright, but you seem to, despite the fairy telling you to walk in the water, you seem to be, yeah.
No,
No, not the water.
water.
What?
Didn't hinder.
Yeah.
Okay.
23.
15.
Yeah, yeah.
So good.
That was the number.
It's like just good enough.
Last one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that advantage is key.
12.
All right.
17.
Alright. Alright, look at that. So, you proceed, and you go for 5 hours. Every check was an hour. And you can clearly see signs of You can also see, like in the distance where it doesn't seem like, so this seems like there's an area that is just infested with whatever this is. And as you proceed through the marsh, at some point after that fifth check, Suelo says, I believe we're getting close. I would be on my guard.
Okay.
Gets a
Fair
shield
enough.
out and gets out
I'm gonna have a ready to action.
Gets out the piece of coal. At least that's what everybody sees.
Yeah. That piece of coal.
I'm gonna have a ready to action to cast armor on myself.
Why not? Because armor lasts for 8 hours, doesn't it?
It's not that.
Oh, excuse me. Another
Different
kind of
thing,
armor.
uh-huh.
Cold armor?
I mean, I don't
Some
know.
might say.
So you come through an area that's even more gloomy, so it starts to get a little darker. I mean, it's 11 o'clock in the morning. It's it's getting darker. It's tangled as you start moving through. There's dead brush and bushes and things and thorns and everything, and you're moving through. The water starts to. You see that the water now. You can see like gases kind of rising from the water. You haven't seen any signs of animal life in quite some time. And so you kind of like push through like some more of that vegetative area, and as you kind of come into like this little clearing, you see this thing right here.
Jeez.
That thing?
That
That
The
seems
brown
good.
thing?
That thing.
That's good.
That thing.
Definitely what we
See
want to
that
see,
thing?
right?
See that thing?
It's like
Uh,
a weirdly stretched out warthog.
Yeah.
Camel warthog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them's
it's
good
like
eating.
some cross of a buffalo, some kind of dinosaur, a warthog, hippopotamus, kind of all put together.
Nope, turn around.
It's
Yeah,
got,
never mind.
It's got this
Never mind.
club on the end of its tail. Like its tail is like a massive club. And it is large. So it is, not medium sized.
What is that?
And
Never
actually,
seen.
I think I'm gonna sketch this one.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh boy. We got our first
Oh,
drawing.
we might need
Say,
a
Hladno mi sauvage.
we might need the other. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Vis-a-vis.
Do we have to go to the battle screen?
The battle screen!
Battle
Do we
screen.
need some characters?
Engage. Battle screen.
I think they're all
there. Is that them?
Look at that.
that's
Glade.
Oh yeah,
one
we're
of
in the
them.
bowl.
Yeah.
That's me. Oh, look at this battle screen.
Look at that.
I know. Isn't that cool?
Strahd?
Strahd? Strahd?
I don't know.
What?
That's all of them.
Strahd.
No.
That's an ally. That's an ally. That's an ally.
And yeah.
Okay, is
I think
that
that's you. Is that you?
That was me.
I don't know where my guy
that Strahd?
is.
I think it's. Or is that Soren? I think that's Soren Markov, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
The magic planeswalker guy.
Oh, is that? No, I mean I wouldn't have that.
Uh,
I wouldn't have a sword. I mean I could that whatever that works.
Thing on the tail. That looks good.
Ooh.
I don't know where I went.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, where'd you go, Robbie?
I don't know. I'm
What
very
did- I don't remember
vaguely
what you
recall
looked. I don't
my
remember what you looked
character
like.
looked like. He was a magic-y person.
Yep.
Go back and consult
It
the
was
prologue.
not.
That's right. Yeah. Well, I'll deal with it later.
We know that it wasn't Zeph Soulknife.
No. No, very different character. Man, I love Zeph
Oh,
Soulknife.
Zeph
Oh,
Soulknife.
and
Good
we
old
grab
Zeph
a
Soulknife.
female for her.
Oh yeah.
That's in the box.
Yeah, where's the box?
Where is the box? And now
It's
we're
right
looking for the
behind.
box of miniatures.
Where is it? Oh, it's back here. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. This is what? Oh,
Oh boy.
oh man.
Earthquake.
The whole thing's ruined.
Should I just
Nope. Nope. Oh
No,
no.
no,
No.
no,
Now
we're
we're
good.
off. No. Now we're off.
Do you need somebody
We gotta.
here?
We gotta go. We gotta go this way.
This, well,
Perfect. Perfect.
Great.
Beautiful.
Do you have you?
That's fine. I
Would
have
you like one
Amy.
for you?
I wouldn't worry
It's
about
like a little, I don't know,
it. We'll find it in the break.
little wolf man.
Find it in the break. That's a good point. I'll grab one
Yep.
for her right now and I'll find her in the break. I know which one I want. But I'll choose.
Oh
She's
no.
Daredevil?
I'll
Uh-oh.
just choose Daredevil because
She's Daredevil.
I mean,
Daredevil.
fine.
Alright. So, yeah. Yeah.
Oh man,
You are coming.
working out the kinks here, everybody.
Wires.
Yeah, wires and things.
Although I'm not here. I
Yeah,
guess
you
I
have
am.
the microphone on.
Yeah.
This guy will die.
Alright.
Hey, oh that's cool.
Shield and
that looks
magic
like
stuff
Robbie.
happening?
Yeah,
That's Robbie.
there's Robbie.
Alright.
He's
If it
real.
wasn't before, it is
man,
now.
He's real tall.
Well, not really.
Oh yeah, Robbie's
That-
got a tall
I mean,
hopper buckler
that guy's
anyway.
tall.
right?
Why do we have 6?
Because
Oh,
there's an
one
extra
there.
We've got
Robbie.
some
That little guy
there.
with the ears.
Nope. Nope. Yep.
That's not Robbie
Yep.
anymore.
Nope.
No, that's
Yep. That guy's gone.
Okay,
Bye.
Alright.
Yeah, no, I'm 5'3".
Trade.
I'm 5'3". I'm not that tall.
Yeah,
I don't even know who everybody is.
I'm on stilts.
I'm the one with the glaive.
So you have to be in the circle because that's where you like pass through where you can see it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
so.
no, I'll be
Yeah.
at the edge
You
of
can be-
as far back as I can be.
Enough room for everyone to get in the circle.
And so, as you step through, this thing is just kind of, sitting here. Or it's just literally just sitting here.
Yeah.
And,
Clearly,
as
just
you
wants to help us
enter
find the
its
door.
Little area. It raises its head towards you and then it stands up.
It's not good.
Initiative.
Good.
Yeah. See,
Seems
we're just
reasonable.
seeing we're just seeing who talks first.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You talk first. I talk first. Just trying to understand you, the apparatus.
That's the warden, by the way.
Good. So we're just going to have a nice chat with the warden, I assume.
I just didn't want to be accused of being unhelpful.
No. Good to know.
Oh, Selenar moved. There it is. Selenar.
Yep.
Yeah, we got the battle map.
Yep. Battle screen.
Selenar.
Engage.
9.
Rolling.
22.
You're ready.
So far,
21.
I am ready. She
I
told us
I
to
was
be
ready
ready.
for this one. Yeah.
I'm ready.
And
19.
Look at y'all.
I've been.
And
ready
I've already
since
got
we
my
up
armor
this
up.
morning.
It's because she told us to be ready, but Selenar thinks she's lying.
So you see like
I know he wasn't ready.
frost covering
Trust
the
the
fern.
Vecna
That works out
Coming
for what I'm
to
about to
can't trust the Vecna.
That's
Exactly.
that matches what I'm about to do.
So
Oh,
Rowan
yeah.
is a
Little more
22.
ice stuff.
What? So this thing is just standing up, but it's not like. Does it? I mean, does it look threatening?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it stands up and it's like its clubbed tail like rises.
Okay.
Up.
So
And
all right.
so its head
That's fighting words.
kind of
I
turns
got
and
it.
its head is looking at all of you.
Uh-huh.
And you notice that it has these two kind of red and black eyes kind of set back, and its eyes seem to be like focusing. I mean, it is.
That's weird.
Looking at each of us in turn.
Yeah, it seems to be.
Which one's the tastiest? Are we in difficult terrain?
Not now.
Oh,
No,
Oh,
you
great.
are moving through it, and this is like a clearing. It still
Brody.
feels and smells and all that stuff terrible in here, but you're not in difficult terrain. If you move outside of the circle, you will be in difficult terrain. Yes.
All right. Well then, I'm going to say a little prayer.
All right.
And there is a shimmering field around me now. Yep. I'm just going to take one step forward because I have a glaive, and I'm going to swing at it.
When
I
you,
guess.
When you so when you step up to there,
I mean, wants to fight, I'll fight it.
the stench becomes
Oh.
almost overpowering in this space.
Okay.
It doesn't become overpowering, but it almost becomes overpowering.
Almost. Like if I had taken on one more step. All right. How does 18 against its AC look?
It is.
Okay. Cool. How about 14 slashing damage? Just step up and swing the glaive at it.
Start.
Yeah. got a hold of one there.
Yeah. Alright, so you take a big old chunk out of
Yep.
its, it's got this like natural just hide.
Yep.
You know,
And then just-
rips a piece of the way
Yeah.
and it makes some noise.
And then just make just threatening it with the glaive. Come at me.
Alright.
Come at me.
Come at me, bro.
weird camel warthog club tail thing.
Robbie?
So Robbie will move around the outside of the circle 6 squares. That way, clockwise.
Yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a shard of ice starts to form around his hand and blasts forward at the creature.
Neat.
It is a first level spell.
Ooh.
Oh, but you moved away from everybody.
Yeah. Well, I mean that was incidental, but I mean it's pretty big. Oh, I'm pretty sure I missed. Though, well, actually 14 to hit.
No, that actually hits.
Oh, great. So he will take an amount of damage, and he needs to make, or he, I don't know, it needs to make a dexterity save as well.
Dexterity save.
Bet it's not good at those.
I mean, I'm hoping.
I rolled a 14.
Ah, it's just under.
Oh.
So he
Got him.
takes 9 piercing and
Ice piercing.
9 cold.
Ooh. Ooh.
It does
Did you
magic.
shoot like an ice spike at it?
Yeah, I shot an ice spike at it. So the ice spike goes into it.
One sorcerer.
That's awesome.
That was the level 1
I
portion.
mean,
Oh, I
should
mean, if
roll
you
this. I mean, it is. It is.
no,
No,
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah.
working on it.
not yet.
We're working on it. So on 20,
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everybody was ready.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
2
was
more
ready
damage
to.
because he spoke in some strange language again.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and cast that weird hex.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's weird.
So, its eyes are looking at you, but then all of a
Yep.
sudden this icy thing hits it from the side,
Uh-huh.
and it turns. And the
No,
eyes
no,
look
no.
at you.
Oh,
I thought you had him.
I did?
You
Thought I had his attention.
Yep.
need to make a constitution save.
Need to
Need
make you
to.
say.
There is yeah.
Need to. Mm-hmm.
Seems like a good time for Dice
Yeah,
of
you
Chaos.
feel chaotic?
That didn't help.
Oh, no.
13.
So you failed.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
It goes Dice
Did
of
not
Chaos.
fail by 5 or more, which is a good thing.
Yep. Yep.
This is a lot of dice.
Oh, soak it.
So everybody can see this a ray like shoots out of his eyes.
Oh,
Now I'm falling down.
what is this business? You might
falling down.
fall down.
Disintegration, right?
There's a beholder inside its head.
And so
Oh,
you
boy.
take 34 necrotic.
Ugh.
34
Wow.
necrotic damage.
I fall down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yikes.
So you take 34 necrotic.
Yeah, I'm definitely down. Lost concentration.
Yeah, yep, I would say so.
He's no longer hexed.
Okay.
It's no longer hexed.
Alright.
Yikes.
Well, took one for
I
the
guess
team.
I'm
There we go.
gonna
But I helped.
go over there.
Weakened it. Good luck, everybody.
So fair.
Oh,
Right.
boy.
Yeah. Alright.
So you saw that happen.
Yeah.
Yes. For half a
Ooh.
turn, that was a lot of
You failed by
dealt a lot of damage and
There was a lot.
Took a
Yeah,
lot of
a
damage.
lot happened right there.
Unfortunately, the advantage didn't actually help me at all.
No, it didn't.
No, I got an 8 and a 4. 4 was the advantage.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna use my herbalism kit. Yeah.
Ooh.
combat.
What?
You know we're in combat, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
It's just an action, isn't it?
Robbie's dying, however.
Does it stabilize?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, it's an action to stabilize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You can do that with herbalism as well.
With the kit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was okay.
The 1d6, I think, is something separate.
Well, the healer's kit is what I thought you needed for.
Oh.
I don't have a. Then I can just use
yeah, might not be.
I can just use medicine.
To stabilize?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can.
I'm using my herbalism kit to
But-
do medicine.
Right.
Yeah, there you
so
go.
you actually have advantage on
Oh yeah?
It gives you.
them. You're not actually entirely sure why, are you?
Oh. Well,
Well, I mean, this is part of the vocation thing,
That's
right?
true. I guess it is. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I'm good at
you
this.
do
You
know
know
that
you're
you can
good.
do this.
You're not quite sure
I
why.
rolled a 20.
I think
All
it's
right.
Hey, alright. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good.
If only that worked the same way as me rolling a 20.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Stabilized.
That feels good.
Good.
I mean, if I could feel
Selenar.
I'll use a bonus action to make my quarterstaff a shillelagh.
So I'll second wind to get myself some more hit points. I think I can do that.
No, because you haven't taken any damage.
Were you hurt?
Yeah, so I didn't.
Oh, right,
sleep
'cause he didn't-
after
Oh.
damage. I never got to full.
Right.
Uh,
He had already slept for the day.
He had finished his long rest before we did that battle.
Right.
Yeah, no.
This is all
Not
the
in a
same
good
day
spot.
for him.
And I'm rolling like terrible dice on my healing. Not bloodied though.
Hey.
I haven't
good.
been bloodied, but I'm yeah. All right, so then I will get in there.
Gonna move up.
Come on
I
in.
am rapier and shield right now.
It's stinky up here, by the way.
Yeah, you
I hold
hit
my
that.
breath.
You hit that stench as you get here. So do you want
It's
to
not.
get?
It's not me.
Are you trying?
Are you trying to get around the
Are
other
you
side
trying to
of
get to
it?
the other side?
I mean, I'll go to the side at least.
Yeah, because I'm thinking
You can't get all
What's
the
your
way
speed?
around.
Yeah, man.
Are you
I'm fast.
He's 30.
35.
35.
35.
Because you're an
And he
elf.
can't get combat advantage anyways.
right? Because he's glaive.
Yeah, I'm not
I
adjacent
mean, you
to
can
it.
almost get to the back side of him, but you can't get combat
Yeah.
advantage right now anyway.
Yeah, just side is good.
All right, is that good?
Yeah,
Are you happy with that? All right,
that's great.
all right,
All right, I'll try and stab him.
okay.
I assume a 11 doesn't hit.
It does not.
Okay. I'll action point,
Okay.
Well, you're right there.
action surge. I'll do worse.
As far away as I
Love
thought was
action point.
possible.
Too far.
Thought I was safe.
Yeah. Guess not.
Turns out he can look.
All right. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm not in a good spot right now.
Okay. All right.
I'm
Cool.
holding my breath.
All right. Great. So we're back to the top. Rowan, you started your turn, right?
I just started my turn right now.
Make
Yes.
a Constitution saving throw.
I will. Oh, no, I won't.
Are you immune to poison?
Not yet.
I mean,
Not yet.
it's coming later. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You never get poisoned. It's immune to curse.
Okay.
I think I get poison later.
Oh, you might
Maybe.
have for.
Yeah, I think I do later, but
Prepared.
I'm not currently immune to poison.
So the stench, even though you were kind of prepared for it,
Yeah.
is still just so overpowering, and you are
Okay.
considered to be poisoned right now. So you have disadvantage on all attack
Oof.
rolls and ability checks.
That's rough.
That seems ungood.
And you can
Yeah.
make a-
I hope so. Poison's terrible. Sometimes you can't.
Poison, bad news.
Yeah, it's bad news. bears.
Alright, let's see here.
Yeah, so you're poisoned.
I'm poisoned. Okay, let's see. Oh. Haha.
Shoot.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
So I can't do. Okay. Well, I can do this. It's attack rolls. You said.
Attack rolls and disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Ability checks. Okay. Then I will. This is an action. Isn't it? Yeah, it's an action. Well,
And the side flank cancel out. the-
I could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I yell over that direction. How's Robbie?
He is stable.
Okay. Yeah, I'll move over there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna lay on hands myself to get rid of the poison.
That's right. That's right.
Poison gone.
Nice. Alright, so, yep.
That's move action.
Okay.
So that's it. Yep.
So Robbie, you're stabilized, so
Sleeping.
you're laying there. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. So on its turn on 20, I guess we get due to this big old thing that just stabbed me a while ago.
I did.
So its tail, the club on it, whips around
Mm-hmm.
up sure it misses. 13. Yep. So it tries to smash you and kind of step aside.
Yeah.
You
Yep.
should-
I don't have a
Oh,
shield
yeah,
now
so
because
yeah,
I have
so
the glaive
yeah,
right now.
so
So
it
just
like something good.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah. That was it. So Farron.
Alright. I see a spot where I can be. But yeah, I'll do that.
To there, the stench becomes a little overpowering.
Good. I'm gonna take a deep breath here and then move in. I know it doesn't probably do any good, but
Shillelagh.
yeah.
Alright.
23.
Yeah.
Alright, and just 1d8 this time. For 10. Magic bludgeoning damage.
It is bloodied.
Great.
Shillelagh smack. Selenar. You started your turn to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, fail.
Alright, so you are poisoned, which means you're at disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay,
But it's canceled with flanking.
Yeah, so now it's just a normal
just
attack.
regular roll.
Yep.
All right,
Should have stayed poisoned.
22 to hit.
Yep.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let's make the save.
10.
That's why I did it.
Piercing.
I'm just gonna make the save.
10 piercing.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, taking a piece of it.
Good.
Was that not 2 attacks or just 1?
Just one. I've got the shield right now. I'm
Oh, that's
to
right. That's
survive.
right. You shielded.
Trying to stay
Trying
alive.
trying to stay alive.
Didn't help on the Constitution check, but
Nope. Didn't get that shield bonus.
She's gonna coup de grace me.
She does. I'll coup de grace her.
Yeah, I mean, the last time we fought her, it was a pretty short fight.
Yeah. I think she had about as many hit points as Denal.
The necrotic burst almost killed her.
Yeah, I know. Oops.
So Rowan.
Yep.
So you started your turn.
What is this again?
Constitution.
Constitution. 11.
Nope.
All right.
Poison.
Poison.
All right.
It's
Well,
canceled.
at least it's even.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to glaive it. 22.
You don't need 2 dice.
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'll do it. 13 slashing.
Almost full damage.
Almost.
Yeah. There are warthog
Yep.
parts all over the place.
Slash. Yeah. You smell awful.
So Robbie is still.
Oh,
Yep,
sleeping.
he's-
Yeah,
he's
so I
asleep.
start a short rest.
Started.
Aha. Yep.
Can't do that like unconscious, but that's alright.
Stupid roll. Alright. Well,
I get another death glare.
fine.
He wants to.
I yell at it.
Can't recharge.
That's okay.
There's a lot of y'all around here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Glade guy is took more out of me than anybody.
Yep.
Besides the ice guy.
Right, but
He's
he's
done.
already
on the
he's
ground.
been dealt
Yeah,
with.
we dealt
Yeah.
with him. So let's club step here. Does 19.
That's the number.
Nice. The tail of the club whips around and
Yeah.
you pick up some
Absurd.
dice.
Pretty good
It's
number.
absurd.
You know how I feel now.
Yeah,
Playing
pick
your
up some
entire
dice.
campaign. Like, what do I even
Yeah.
have?
Yeah.
Let's
Like
see.
what? Yeah. What's
20
a,
is not a good enough number.
yeah.
I can't roll these sixes. I hate these dice.
I don't
I'm glad we
mind
don't
that.
play necessary evil anymore. So that is 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh.
And
And
Quite the
ooh,
word.
and
make a Constitution saving throw.
okay. I'm bloodied, by the way, if anyone cares.
I can't.
I care.
Okay.
Yep, we care.
It's not great. I mean, it's a save, so 8.
So this club comes around and just
Yep.
hits you like straight across the face, and it hits you so hard,
Yeah.
you're stunned.
Okay.
So you are stunned until the start of this next
Yep. So I'm just gonna.
Yeah, and that tail was like, no matter which direction it was facing, it seems to be able to
Whip
move
around.
and whip around no matter which direction it is.
Cool. Well, I think I have its attention.
I think that's accurate.
That's a big number.
It is, isn't it?
Alright. So the fair.
I mean, built myself to be tanky.
6 for my Constitution save.
Okay, so you are now poisoned, so you're at disadvantage.
All right.
This cancels out.
14.
That is the number.
Whoa.
Ooh. Excellent.
I did not.
More of a brute.
Yeah.
More of a brute.
Yeah.
Not really.
Yeah.
Meant to take a lot of hits.
7 more
Bucket of hit points.
magic staff damage.
Okay. Yep. So more. It is. There is lots of black blood oozing from this thing.
I like that.
Seems fine.
I'm gonna actually at the end of my turn. I'm gonna move away from it. I'm moving away from it.
You're gonna allow me to take my OA.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what happens, but I'm gonna take my OA. What does happen?
Depends on if you hit.
Shit.
I rolled an 18.
All right, you hit me. So you take 10 damage for hitting me.
I take 10 for hitting you.
10 cold damage?
Yep, 10 cold damage.
Okay.
How dare you?
Do I
How
still
dare you.
hit you?
Yeah.
So, I
So you
take
can
the-
roll damage.
So does the damage? Which damage comes first? Like, does it happen on the hit?
It's on the hit.
Okay, so we take it simultaneously.
Mhm.
All right, so it kills itself.
Okay.
All right, but
Another one!
Convince it to kill
it
itself.
actually had 10 left.
Oh,
Nice.
seriously?
That was the number.
I was gonna damage it some more also. Yeah, I wasn't done yet.
That tail smack though will hit you for
Probably a lot.
It is 20 bludgeoning damage, and you were make a Constitution saving throw.
17.
Okay, and you are not stunned.
All right, so
Took
it
it
took
off. Took
20.
20 bludgeoning.
Got it.
Okay.
I'm not bloodied. And I absorb some of its soul as it departs this place. Because I'm a good guy.
That's how you buddy. Everybody does that.
Alright, and so yeah, so all this kind of happens at one time, but it swings the club around and smashes you, and then ice, flies in his face, or I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
it gets cold, and it kind of screams out, and it just kind of topples over. And so when it topples over, it immediately starts to fade. And as it fades, you see 3 blue portals appear.
Which door?
Which door?
No doors right now.
They're gonna be put in. So,
View them on the battle screen. So that one opens under me and I fall in it. Oh no!
So, if we don't see clues around these, then we're just going into one.
I'm not
sure there's
sure
some.
about that.
fades away. And so, that is the end of episode 5.
Oh.